A new season of Love Live Superstar aired this fall 2024, and currently as I am recording this video, we are 3 episodes in. Since this is the first group to ever have a third season, not counting any OVA or spin-off, obviously the story will not follow the usual formula and there's so many things that could happen. In the previous season, it is revealed that Margaret will enroll in Yuigaoka, and obviously one day she will join Liela. However, at the moment, she still has grudges towards them. Therefore, within more or less 6 episodes, there will be a rivalry inside the school. I've been wanting something like this for the longest time. The closest we got is for Nijigasaki. However, they are not actually 2 groups within a school. It's just one club and they just happen to, because for the longest time, I feel bad about the rivals. Like, they don't have a lot of screen time. They just seem to be obstacles to be overcome and also a bit of motivation as well. But they're not just rivals. They're just there as like a threat, a named threat, And as much as I don't want Canon to leave Liela, I really see the potential of joining with their previous rival. Especially since that Canon is one of the most crucial members of Liela, and with Wayne, which is a solo idol, imagine like 2 powerhouses coming together. And although this is a very huge loss for Liela, it is a very good motivation to strive harder, and especially for the previous first years, now second years, they have to really pull their own now that their center is gone, I didn't do any review of Love Live Superstar Season 2, but I am planning to do what is my problems in it. And one of my problems is, it seems like for me that the first years are holding the second years back, like the 4 additional members are holding the original 5 back. Either way, we got the time to finally develop them to proper characters. I think in the previous season, they utterly lacked the screen time to have their own build-up, I suppose. Like, I don't really care about them, honestly. And I have to root for them within 12 episodes or 13, how many was it? So finally, they have more screen time now to convince me to love them. Although now with this season, on top of many things, like having 2 school idol groups, developing the now second years and the third years as well, and then the ultimate character development of Wayne, we also have to introduce Tomari and develop her as well, and we have to love her also. So there's also that problem with Tomari, but at least it's just only 1. Imagine if we got 2 new characters. Like, I remember when season 3 was announced, a lot of people theorized that, are we getting 12 members instead? Because like the constellation, 12 constellations or zodiac, and they're like stars, and this is Love Live Superstar, On the topic of Tomari, I'm actually surprised she joined this soon. I know for sure she didn't want to be a school idol because of Natsumi, and I'm half right. She didn't want to be a school idol. She just want to investigate how this is useful to Natsumi because there's no merit to it, or because I assume that, if she didn't want to become a school idol because of her sister, maybe she joined because she is a fan of Wayne's work, and because her attitude is a no nonsense, like logical, she doesn't care about her opinions. She just like her performance. There are times, like, personally, I don't care what the person doing the thing do, or like what their attitude, their beliefs in. I just like their work. I'm not mentioning any names, but yeah. But I suppose the biggest reason I assume that is because I want to see a duet between Canon and Wayne. I mean, just imagine, like, how good would it be? But in hindsight, like after episode 2, I think it makes sense, because if Tomari didn't join at that moment, like maybe 98% of the viewers are coming because of Canon, and like the maybe 1% is the ones who actually like Wayne's performance with or without the attitude, and also like the 1% because the other stuff, like, it's school idol, it's Yuigaoka, or like, what's this, and when Tomari joined, maybe 95% is because of Canon, maybe 3% because of Tomari, and like 1% for Wayne or something, and like the miscellaneous is the other 1%, or maybe 94, and then just that small, like the majority is still for canon. At least there's the mystery of who Tomari is, and I suppose it allows her to have more screen time as much as possible. And also, I'd love to see a duet between Wayne and Tomari, hopefully, in the anime. I'd like to talk about some minor stuff. Like, I love how the first person that Canon trusts to share the secret that she didn't actually go to Vienna is Chisato. I really love their friendship. Oh my god, I really love Chisato and also Canon. But Canon, her character is kind of ruined. Not exactly ruined, but kind of decreased for me in season 2, because like a lot of screen time is for her, and like she did a lot of stuff, and she's the one who solved the problems, and it kind of irked me. But I really love Chisato. She's my best girl. She's my waifu. She's my favorite. Hopefully, because of this, in this season, we get more, not exactly more screen time for Canon, but a proper and useful development for her, and allow the others to grow themselves. Like what she said, both groups push each other and develop each other. Though it was funny that they were like, oh, I wonder how Canon is doing in Vienna right now. I think that she's really working hard right now. Maybe she misses us, but she is aiming to work very hard, and let's do our very hard too. Let's do our very best. And then she's just outside the door. The other side of the door. Oh my god. I really understand Canon not wanting to show her face there. Like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I totally understand. And speaking of Chisato, I really love that even though Sumire proclaimed that, oh, I'm gonna be the center in episode 1, but in episode 3, she recommended, no, she actually wants Chisato to be the center because she is, as she said, she's probably the most influential, the most crucial member of them all. And as a Chisato fan, I am ecstatic, and probably my best pick as well, with or without my bias. However, I also love what Chisato said though, oh, this is a this is a new yellow. This is a new yellow. That's why I want this to be something new, something refreshing. Shiki is not my choice, but I'd love to see what they're going with this. But obviously, Kanan will return with Margaret and Tomari in tow. But a little bit of me wants to actually have them as two separate groups in Love Live. I watched this show, Kizuna no Alel. This is a very controversial anime if you've heard of it. But in season 2, in season 1 they are trying to get in the top 15 that could get in the Lapindor. It's like some kind of competition for virtual artists, and in season 2, like the main characters, like the 5 main characters have gotten in. And in like season 1, there are like all collaborate with other people to, well, first of all, gain new experiences, and second is to let your name be known so that your name will be with that other audience, that other your collaborators audience, and vice versa. In season 2, the requirement representative that will go to the actual Lapindor will be a group. And since the 5 main characters are already a group in season 1, obviously they will be the group in season 2. However, in season 2, they separated because, well, to gain more experience, and these are like the other 10 like of the 15 are also like the top artists. But as you watch the anime, you kind of want to actually have the collab groups to be the one they enter with, and not group that they initially had. Similarly, I actually want Monote, what is this, like Wayne's group, to actually be a separate thing, and they will not actually join Layla unless in the actual Love Live. In Superstar they have changed, like, oh, there's only one Love Live in a year, and in season 3 they, or maybe I just don't remember, but they established that, oh, there's only one group for every school. Imagine if they also add, oh, maybe new rule, you can collab with, or like 2 groups can merge, unless they have something like that. Like, I honestly wish that they just gone with Kamanote and Liala, as much as I highly doubt that. Though I'd like to mention that there is actually a backlash with Wayne's, well, attitude of last season. Like, Oh my god, finally some bad comments from the audience. Oh my god, because one of my problems in season 2, like there is no reaction that there is more members joining, like from the actual in-world audience. It's my problem because I have a problem with them. Also, this is just my opinion, but I like Tomakanote's performance better than Liella's because Liella's dance and their costume just the costume is just so ugly. They look like paper cuts. That's just me though, and also I think this is a Shiki and Mei center. Instead of just one center, they should have just gone with, oh, have two. Because Chisato's reasoning like, oh, you don't have to stand out to be center, it's kind of shit. It's well meaning, but like the explanation is bad. For sure that she just look at those tumblers, bottles that, oh, we're in even numbers, so it's fine to have two. But no, she plagiarized what Canon said. It's plagiarism. And in this episode, in episode 3, it's fine for me that, oh, Canon, Shiki watched Canon because she is recommended to be the center and she is learning from the previous center. But Chisato getting the answer from Canon, it's too much for me. Please stop. Okay, so I know I'm bouncing off topics like points. I honestly don't have a script, but I love to point this out that I am hesitant on a season 3, but I kind of let it slide because I want to see more of the now second years and also a redemption of Wayne. But I'm thinking, so what now? With this, with a season 3, or at least after the winning season, we got something that we didn't get before. That, oh, so what now that we have win? Like, do you win again? What do you do? And what now? So I'd love to see more of that aspect. One last topic. When they said that Shiki will be the new center, my first thought is that, are we getting a pop talking in this anime? Oh my god, I was so excited. Pop talking is one of my favorite songs of Liella. I will be fine if they have a version without canon. Like, imagine, I really love that. Or also, Fin Cries, like the subunit with Chisato, Shiki, Natsumi, Kinako, and Tomari. Like that one, I thought that it's gonna be a song from there. I kind of don't want to, but imagine if we got a song from the subunit. I was pretty disappointed, but I kind of expected that, of course, it's not gonna be pop talking, it's gonna be something else, something new perhaps. But the vibe of the song I am expecting is something cool, like how the Shiki songs are. You know, a new kind of song that Liella haven't done before. Maybe they've done before in anime, but like only one. But no, this is like a normal idol song, but the lyrics is just relating to what Shiki went through in this episode, and them also as well, like becoming new. Like, oh, I forgot the lyrics. I don't read it very much. I don't remember it very much, but it's such a normal idol song, not a Shiki vibe song. It's a song that Shiki can relate to, but it's not a Shiki vibe I was expecting personally. Especially that they have said that, oh, Shiki has this cool vibe, and the song that she got as a center is a typical idol song. But I suppose that's it for a review kind of the first 3 episodes of Love Live Superstar. I am planning to do the rest. However, because I am very late, perhaps I will do it in batches, like maybe 3 episodes, 2 episodes in one video. So yeah, I'm sorry this is very, very late. Oh my god. But I hope you still enjoy this. I enjoyed doing this, making this, and yeah, let's enjoy Love Live Superstar despite the not so perfect writing.